Understanding the journey of the chosen, a path full of challenges. Picture this. You're walking through life, facing challenges that seem inexplicably difficult. Everything feels more complicated for you compared to others, as if you're carrying an invisible weight. Have you ever felt like that? It's as if the universe has chosen you for a mission you don't fully understand. And in the midst of it all, you wonder, why is this happening to me? Maybe you have tried to fit in, to follow the same paths as everyone else, but something inside you simply will not allow it. The rejections, the failures, and the losses are not random. It feels as though the universe is shaping you and putting you to the test. Here is the hardest part. If you do not understand what is happening, you may get trapped in a cycle of pain, unable to see the greater purpose. But wait, before you think it's all unfair, let me share a truth with you that no one else has told you. These struggles aren't here to destroy you. In fact, they're clues to a greater mystery. What is the universe trying to teach you? What do you need to learn to overcome these battles and finally find the peace you've been searching for? In this video, we are going to uncover everything. We will explore the reasons behind your challenges, how they are connected to your purpose, and most importantly, how to transform your pain into strength. Because in the end, you are not being punished. You are being prepared for something much greater. Before we dive in, take a moment to reflect. How many times have you faced situations so tough that you almost gave up, yet somehow found the strength to keep going? That's proof that there's something special inside you. And that's exactly what we're here to talk about today. So subscribe to the channel right now, because this is the place where you'll find the answers you've been searching for. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any content that could transform your perspective on life. Now let's dive into the first question. Why do the chosen face so many challenges? What is so special about you that the universe challenges you this much? Stay with me to find out. 1. Why are challenges a constant in the lives of the chosen? Have you ever noticed how some people seem to breeze through life effortlessly, while others seem to face one storm after another? It feels unfair, doesn't it? But do you know why this happens to the chosen? It's because when you carry something special within you, the universe knows it must prepare you. And that preparation doesn't come through sunshine and smooth sailing. It comes through challenges. Imagine you're training to become a great warrior. You wouldn't enter a battle without undergoing intense training first, right? This training requires effort, dedication, and sometimes even pain. But in the end, it makes you strong, confident, and ready for anything. That's exactly what happens to the chosen. Every difficulty you face strengthens and shapes you to fulfill the unique mission only you can accomplish. But why does the universe use such tough paths to teach us? Because it's through hardships that we learn the most profound lessons. You can only truly understand the value of light after walking through darkness. When you experience rejection, you learn to value yourself. When you lose something important, you gain clarity about what truly matters. And when everything feels like it's against you, you discover strengths you never knew you had. Here's a truth no one tells you. The greater your purpose, the more intense your challenges will be. The universe doesn't assign difficult tasks to those who can't handle them. If you're facing so many battles, it's because something extraordinary is being prepared for you. And every time you overcome an obstacle, you take one step closer to becoming the person you were born to be. If this resonates with you, take a moment to reflect. What have been the most challenging moments in your life? What lessons did you learn from them? Share your experiences in the comments, because your story might inspire someone who's going through something similar. Remember, when you share your experiences, you not only heal parts of yourself, but also help others see that they're not alone on this journey. Now that we understand why the chosen face so many challenges, another question comes to mind. What are these challenges doing to you? How are they shaping your character and preparing you for the mission the universe has planned for you? In the next section, we will explore this idea even further and uncover the true impact of these trials on your spiritual journey. Stay tuned, because you will want to know how all of this is preparing you for something far greater. 2. The spiritual growth hidden within challenges. Now that you understand challenges don't happen by chance, let's explore how they truly transform who you are on the inside. Have you ever felt that after going through a major hardship, you were never the same again? That's because every difficult experience leaves a deep mark on your essence, refining who you really are. Think of a rough, unpolished stone. At first, it lacks shine, shape, and appears ordinary. However, once it is cut and polished, it transforms into something unique and precious. The same applies to you. Every challenge you encounter is a tool the universe uses to remove layers of fear, insecurity, and doubt, allowing your inner brilliance to shine through. For example, when you face rejection, it hurts at first, but over time, you realize you don't need others' approval to be happy. It teaches you to love yourself and trust in who you are. When you experience loss, you learn to cherish the things that truly matter, like moments, relationships, and meaningful connections. And when everything seems to go wrong, you discover an inner strength you never knew existed. These changes may not be visible externally, but they transform you from within. Your spiritual character is shaped every time you choose to keep going, even when the path feels impossible. It's like a plant growing through cracks in stone, developing the resilience it needs to survive. In the end, this inner strength becomes your greatest treasure. But why does the universe do this? Because your purpose requires a version of yourself that doesn't exist yet. To fulfill your mission, you need to become stronger, wiser, and more aware. Like a sculptor uncovering the masterpiece hidden within a block of marble, the universe is shaping you, removing everything that doesn't belong to who you truly are. And here's the beauty of it. This transformation doesn't happen all at once. It's a process. With every challenge, you learn something new, grow a little more, and get closer to your true essence. So even when it feels hard, remember that every step has a purpose, every pain brings a lesson, and every triumph takes you closer to becoming who you were meant to be. Now that we understand how challenges shape your character, a new question arises. What is the universe trying to teach you in each of these moments? Hidden within every hardship are lessons waiting to be discovered. In the next section, we'll uncover what they mean and how you can recognize them. Get ready, because the answers might completely change how you view the trials in your life. 3. Lessons from the universe. Understanding life's tests. Have you ever considered that every difficulty in your life might be a test? Picture a school where the teacher doesn't assign lessons to punish you, but to help you learn something important. That's exactly how the universe works. It's not against you. It's creating situations that are ultimately meant to help you grow. For instance, when it feels like nothing is going your way, it might be a test of patience. The universe could be challenging you to trust that things will fall into place at the right time. Or when a door closes, it's as if the universe is urging you to see new opportunities. It is like a game where each level feels tough initially, but conquering it better prepares you for the next. These tests often come disguised as problems, a loss, a failure, or rejection. But if you look closer, you'll see that each one carries a lesson. Losing something important teaches you the value of gratitude. Facing rejection helps you understand that the most vital approval is your own. And when it feels like your world is falling apart, you discover a strength within yourself that you never knew existed. Think about it. The universe does not place these lessons in your path by accident. It sees the potential within you and wants you to recognize it as well. That is why these tests are not easy. They are designed to transform you and push you beyond what you believe you are capable of achieving. Now you might be wondering, how can I identify the lesson behind each challenge? The answer lies in your perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What is this trying to teach me?" This simple shift in mindset can open up an entirely new world of understanding. And here's the amazing part. When you pass these tests, the universe rewards you with clarity, strength, and growth. Every time you overcome an obstacle, it's like climbing one more step on the ladder of your evolution. If this resonates with you and helps you gain a better understanding of your journey, subscribe to the channel now. Here, you will find reflections and insights that can transform the way you view life. Turn on notifications so you do not miss a single video, as any one of them could be exactly what you need to hear to take the next step in your growth. Now that you know the universe's tests contain hidden lessons, another question emerges. How can these challenges be applied in a practical way to transform your life? In the next section, we will explore real-life examples of struggles and the lessons they teach. Get ready, as these answers will surprise you and help you view your story in an entirely new light. 4. Everyday struggles. What they teach us. Now that you understand the universe creates tests filled with lessons, let's bring this concept into everyday life. It is much easier to recognize what is happening when we look at practical examples. Get ready to see situations that you have likely experienced yourself, but may have never realized what they were truly trying to teach you. Imagine you are going through a period of loneliness. It feels like no one understands you. You feel disconnected from the world, and at times, you even start doubting yourself. The pain is real, but the lesson is just as powerful. Loneliness can be the universe's way of calling you to look inward and discover who you truly are. We often get so caught up trying to please others or fit in that we forget to listen to our own essence. This period of isolation is, in fact, an opportunity to reconnect with your higher self and realize that the best company you can have is your own. Another common example is rejection, whether in relationships, at work, or even within your family. Rejection hurts deeply, but at its core, it is teaching you that your validation should never come from outside. Have you noticed how, when someone's approval does not come, you are forced to look inward? That is when you learn the value of accepting and loving yourself for who you are. The universe uses rejection to teach you how to be whole and complete without relying on external recognition. And what about material losses? Losing a job, a treasured possession, or even a golden opportunity might feel devastating in the moment. But these situations often teach us to let go and realize that our true value is not in what we own, but in who we are. When you lose something material, it could be the universe inviting you to focus on what truly matters: human connections, simple moments, and inner growth. Now let us talk about repeated failures. Maybe you have been trying to achieve something for a long time, a project, a dream, or a goal, and you just cannot seem to get the result you hoped for. This can be incredibly frustrating, but every failure is the universe's way of redirecting you. It is as if it is saying, "This is not the right path, but there is a better one waiting for you." When you view failures from this perspective, they stop being the end and instead become a course correction. Another very common challenge is the difficulty of forgiveness. Holding on to grudges and resentment may seem like a way to protect yourself, but in reality, it is a weight that only pulls you further from peace. When the universe places difficult people in your path, it may be testing you to learn the power of forgiveness. It is not about letting the other person off the hook, but about freeing yourself from the burden you have been carrying. Forgiveness is like letting go of a heavy suitcase you no longer need to hold on to. Lastly, there is the challenge of facing the unknown. When something unexpected happens, like a move to a new city, a breakup, or a fresh beginning, the first instinct is often fear. But the universe uses these situations to teach you how to trust. Trust that even without knowing what is ahead, everything is happening for a greater reason. It is in these moments of uncertainty that you discover the power of surrendering to life's flow and believing that, in time, everything will fall into place. All of these examples share a common thread. At first glance, they seem like problems, But when you look closer, they reveal themselves as disguised opportunities. They teach us lessons we carry forever, transforming us into stronger, more aware individuals who are deeply connected to our purpose. Now you might be wondering, how can I apply these lessons practically to grow and transform my life? That is exactly what we will dive into in the next section. We will explore how to turn these challenges into powerful tools for your personal growth. Stay with me. You will not want to miss this part. 5. Turning hardships into steps for personal growth. Now that you understand challenges bring valuable lessons, it is time to take a step forward and transform these difficult situations into powerful tools for your growth. It is like picking up stones along the path and using them to build a bridge to carry you further. And believe me, it is easier than it seems when you know how to do it. The first step is acceptance. Often, we resist problems because we believe they should not exist. However, the more we resist, the more energy we waste. It is like trying to hold back a wave in the ocean with your hands, which is completely impossible, right? When you accept that the challenge is part of your process, you begin to see more clearly what it is meant to teach you. Acceptance does not mean giving up. It means understanding that growth is possible even in the most difficult moments. Once you accept, the second step is to ask yourself what you can learn from the situation. Each challenge holds a lesson, and it is your job to uncover it. Ask yourself, what does the universe want me to see here? Is this difficulty teaching me patience, confidence, strength? The more you reflect, the easier it becomes to identify what needs to change within you to overcome that moment. The third step is to take action. Understanding the lesson is not enough. You need to put it into practice. Imagine you realize that a situation of rejection has taught you to trust yourself more. The next step is to apply that lesson in your daily life by validating your choices and valuing yourself. Action is what turns understanding into growth, making each lesson a tangible part of your journey. Of course, an essential ingredient in this process is resilience. Resilience is the ability to get back up after falling. Think of an elastic band. It can be stretched and twisted, but it always returns to its original shape. When you practice resilience, you discover that you can go through hardships without losing your essence. Another important point is cultivating gratitude. It might feel challenging to practice gratitude during difficult times, but it has the power to transform the way you see life. Instead of focusing on what is going wrong, you begin to appreciate the small things that are going right. Even during challenges, there is always something to appreciate, whether it is the lesson learned, the support around you, or the opportunity to start over. Finally, trust the process. Growth is not always immediately visible. It is like planting a seed. You do not see the tree the next day, but you know it is growing beneath the soil. Trust that every difficulty you face today is preparing you for something greater in the future. Now, take a moment to think. What was the biggest challenge you have faced in your life? What did it teach you? Share your experience in the comments, because your story might inspire others to see their own struggles differently. Remember, you are never alone on this journey, and your story might be exactly what someone needs to find strength and move forward. With these tools, you can transform any challenge into a stepping stone for growth. But this leads us to one last important question. What is the true meaning of these difficulties in the path of the chosen? Why are they so deeply connected to your life's purpose? In the next and final section, we will uncover the great purpose behind it all. Stay with me, because the answer might completely change how you see your mission. 6. Finding purpose in life's greatest difficulties. If you have made it this far, you have probably realized that the challenges in your life are not just obstacles, but disguised opportunities. It is as if the universe is calling you to a great mission, something unique that only you can accomplish. The battles you face are like training, preparing you to become stronger, wiser, and more connected to who you truly are. Think of your difficulties as a treasure map. At first, everything seems confusing. full of challenges. But as you move forward and decode the clues, you start to see that every step is guiding you towards something greater. This treasure is your evolution, the awakening of the full potential that lies within you. The most important thing to remember is that you are not alone on this journey. Every chosen one faces trials, as these are what uniquely prepare them to contribute to the world. These difficulties are not a punishment. They are a reminder that you have the ability to overcome, learn, and grow with each challenge that arises on your path. Now let me ask you a question. What is the greatest lesson you have learned from a difficult moment in your life? Share your answer in the comments. Your story could inspire others to see their challenges from a fresh perspective. Even if you are not sure yet what you have learned, share it anyway. Sometimes, simply putting your thoughts into words can help the answers emerge. I want to take this moment to extend a special invitation. Subscribe to the channel. Here, you will find reflections that help transform pain into strength and challenges into opportunities for growth. If this video resonated with you, like it and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Share these ideas to help more people see that everything in life has a purpose. And if you are feeling the urge to learn more, do not stop here. On the screen, there is a video specially selected to complement what we talked about today. Click and keep exploring the path of the chosen. Sometimes the next step you need to take is hidden in a new idea, and that video might be exactly what you need to hear right now. Thank you so much for sharing this moment with me. I will see you in the next video.